Well, hello there. This is that one generic guy, Grander here, and today I'm gonna be playing some more War Thunder. And yes, with the way that all these events are practically back to back, I know it's getting a little old to necessarily only play War Thunder, but it is one of my favorite games, and I'm kind of interested in getting this vehicle. So let us just top on right on over. Gonna be continuing to do some 9-0 Russia. And yes, I know I am pretty high up tiering the Pt. 7657, but I still think that it is actually doing fairly well for its BR, considering that it can be machine gunned by just about anything. APDS. A TO55. Well, I mean, it probably is an alright tank, but I'm not going to get that right now, especially because I don't have this GE for it. And everything for this I've been doing is literally out of pocket right now. Hopefully, I might be able, if I start earning from either streaming or YouTube, which I highly doubt I'll get anything from YouTube, but definitely I'll try for streaming. Uh, but if I do, then I could hopefully get a little bit of a write off for that. Let's see. Total amount of teamwork for and mean greater than or equal to 2. Okay. So let us go. Full down tier. Actually, this might almost be the perfect area for the PT. Because if I can get into this area and just kind of hide behind some things, I should be able to get kills on a lot of people. Maybe do buy what? I don't understand that. Nor will I claim that I will ever understand half the things that people say nowadays. But hi ho, to be we go. I'm probably thinking of going like somewhere around this area, because I should be behind some cover and I should be able to kill anyone that is trying to pass by me, and scout, of course. Okay, that's an ally off to the right. I will say though, this thing suffers from the Russian depression, where for what it does, it doesn't get much. Oh, that's him. Yep, thought I heard someone. He was killed. Good. Okay. This will be a bit risky, but if I can take out his track and his... Okay, he's hurt. Yeah, I think he backed up. No, he didn't. Huh. Distracted him for long enough and disabled any extra movement he could have done, which also reset his repair timer. Oh, I bet he wasn't happy. Okay, so almost no one's on C. Great. Ooh, boy. I'm actually gonna have to legit be careful behind me. What's a jet? I was like, that's one strange sounding engine. Then I realized it wasn't a tank engine or a vehicle engine. It was just straight up a jet engine. And yep, I'm hearing a guy. Okay, that's an ally. Gonna kind of go back towards B so that they don't take it. I am the nightmare of the jungle so far. Oop. Crap. I didn't stop him from taking B, or I have this. I prevented him from taking B, but I didn't stop him from decapping it. Those rocks just spawned in. Crap, enemy drone, so I'm gonna have to assume that they know where I am. Unless it just crashes. That was hearing an engine. Yeah, I am. It kind of sounds like it's coming from over here. Because it's way too far for that to be an ally. And it sounds like it's moving left a bit. I was right. It was WZ305 or a ZSU knockoff. A ZSU 57-2 knockoff. Or maybe it's just an exported ZSU 57-2. Whatever you want to call it. Try not to stay in one place for long. I'm not doing too shabby. Okay, that was that light tank over there, the Object 685. Okay, this will be a bit dumb of me for right now, but it might pay off soon. Is I'm gonna try to get behind this thing over here. Well, I got nothing I could do over there for you, guy. You're too far. And there's too many obstacles in the way. And the Alouette was finally taken out. Well, actually, it's miraculously, it just crashed. And burned. Okay, so that was Ali's body. I have to start getting really cautious up here. For the fact that it took me a while to get over here and to get a few kills. So basically, I'd lose my positioning if I die. Yeah, wasn't exactly what I was meaning to go for, but that works. I'm gonna get behind this thing right here. Because all he has to kind of do is... Okay, that was over there. That I can't exactly fit in that very well. Okay, this is a perfect spot for me right now. You know what? Fine. I'll see if I can help C. And yes, I do plan on doing individual streams and videos of specific tanks. And even eventually planes. I have to be extremely careful of this left side over here. I think they took care of everything. Or maybe not. Again, have to be careful. There's a guy way back there, I guess. And A is being taken over. Okay, if I can get behind this rock right here, I should have a decent point for being able to prevent people from getting to the sea point. That's him. There's a guy right next to me. Ooh. Well, hey. Got 5 kills. Not too shabby. There we go. Five kills. Not bad. Got the ZSU 23-4. Order. By the way, I did get M1A2 SEP earlier today. That's why I'm quite a bit lower on money right now. Yeah, sure. Just call it good. And then the Strela, which is a 10-0 vehicle, which would go well with a 10-0 lineup of. By the way, I am currently researching the BMP-2M as a squad vehicle. 2S38, the terms T. The BMD-4 should still be useful, and so would the T-55, although less so. It'd just be paper. The Object 120, in technicality, it has a pen, but it's a hard sell to... You'd have to be in place looking at the exact area you want beforehand before someone can just turn to you and shoot. Because it can be... I want to say 50 cal'd in the Object 120. And this is ironically where... Oh, actually, I wouldn't say ironically. This is basically where the PT-7657 is going to do crap. Because, don't get me wrong, there's hills and stuff. But no matter where you had positioned yourself, if you're back here, someone could have gone all the way around back here, or you could have gone back here, and you'd only be able to stop people within this line. And that's if, you know, they are sideways to you. If people are going all the way around the bottom up here, you're just going to get your face flat out shot. And not to mention, this is a full up tier. Just sink into the ground, you branch. Man, that guy just has been swerving. PNG tree. 1 second. Okay, just making sure that that's working. Also, help me see if I'm losing bitrate or not. Yeah, I'll go farther right. Again, Russian depression. The thing is that they think that, oh, hey, look, everything is going to be almost on the exact same flat surface. That's the main disadvantage of the Russian vehicles. Glad I didn't stick my face out anymore. Otherwise, that would have been shot off. Okay, I'm gonna do something that's a little dumb. Yeah, they are light vehicles. 800. Ugh. Almost ran the money. He's looking at me too hard. Okay, that guy died. Good. Oop, okay, that guy just died too. Still paying attention to where I am. Let me not know exactly where I am, but he knows I'm over here. What? What killed me? It went through the ground. Yes, I absolutely believe that that's exactly what could have happened. It went through the sand. Because sand does not exist. Let me guess, directly in front. Yep. I'm just up here. Of course, I'm gonna have to move so I can be shot in the other half of spawn. I like how the other guy was able to shoot through sand, but I cannot. Again. Might as well. Oh, great. Whatever that missile was took out my, what is it? Other, well, I don't know what the guy's name is. Dude, you got me killed. You almost got me killed. That should have been a surefire shot. Of course, that somehow missed it. Yeah. Can't kill people that are already dead. The anti-air right next to me is literally useless. And of course, it isn't even going to let me spawn in. By the way, I'm doing Monday stream because of the fact that I was going to stream Sunday morning because okay, so basically it was a surprise thing of me going to play some Yu-Gi-Oh with some friends, and to put it simply, I wasn't told about it until basically the night before, because I was planning on streaming Sunday afternoon like I normally do. But then I was like, then I was told, oh, hey, we're going to duel tomorrow, right? And it's like, oh, no, I didn't. And it's like, yeah, you should look at the group chat. I'm like, okay, well, I wasn't told of anything, so I didn't assume anything was happening when we played the week prior. So I was then going to stream Sunday morning, but then War Thunder decided to crap out its services until like 10 o'clock, or no, not 10, like 11:30 to 12 o'clock for me. So then I couldn't stream it unless I only wanted to stream for like an hour and a half, which doesn't make sense to do. So I basically just didn't stream yesterday. So I'm going to be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and And unless we're doing another duel on Sunday, I plan on streaming Sunday afternoon like I normally do. But that remains to be seen if it will happen. Like, I don't blame my friends, but it's like I just don't ever look at the chat. It's the simplest way to put it. I think I saw a vehicle, but I wouldn't be able to do much about it. Okay, where is this? Of course, through like 2 trees and a. I just love not being able to see anyone. I'll say like what right there. Oh, there's a wolf pack in this game. Yeah, that's right. Full up here. I might as well have taken out the Pt.4's younger, bigger brother, the 2S38, if that's how it's gonna be. Well, at least you got an eye for an eye. Are you telling me that wasn't an eye for an eye? That's not great. I just love it when people don't notice the giant freaking missile that's coming for them. They're not slow missiles, but I'm definitely not going to call them on the fast side. Where the heck is this freaking heli? Oh, the heli was killed. Well, I'm just... Look, there's only so much I could do from here. As I want to go out into the open field to get shot out into in the open. Yes. Looking over there, nothing. Start moving, dies. Literally nothing. None of my tanks can resist a DM-33 unless he shoots absolutely terribly. Oh no, up there? Okay, that Leopard 185 is killed. Good. I'll definitely say the Fields of Poland is not my, at least the larger version, isn't my favorite map. It's not bad. It's just it. You spawn out in the open, super far back, and the thing is that at this tier you could still get slower tanks. So that kind of screws over anyone that's getting a full up tier to into this map. Okay, now I can see that at least. I think you hear a gaff to the right. That T-72 is gonna have a good time. That's Wolfpack body. Well, if we win. Ooh. Yep, makes sense. Only got 2 kills. Actually, no. Yeah, I did only get 2 kills and 2 scouts, so 2 assists. Yeesh. Again, another map that isn't my favorite version of it. Well, it's a mostly down tier. The thing is that if I can get into this area, I should be able to kill almost anyone that's trying to cross. But I have to be able to get there alive. That's the hard part. And we're going up against everyone, basically, except for America. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, I might just die here. Well, at least know that one other guy has a similar idea. I thought I'd be polite and let him get the first shot. And yes, it may seem like I have very delayed reactions. Okay, where the heck was I shot from? Oh, yes, the very area the guy was supposed to be looking at. Let's see how this guy likes a 279 to the face. And the BMP died. Too little, too late, man. I was lucky that it went through. When you're dealing with people that don't know how to help. Well, I guess he's not going to be helpful at all. Well, Mr. Sheridan, good luck. Shot from the right. I like how we could have lasted a lot longer here if the BMP was looking to the left. Of freaking course. Come on. Deserved. Well, all we have to do is hold out. Easier said than done. Okay, that's an ally. Crap. Missed. I missed so hard. I'm bad. Well, like, Gapar didn't want to deal with me, I guess. Like Gapard. Like how it fell forward even though I shoved it backwards. Well, I failed that. And I should. I'm stupid. He's gonna have to take over himself. Well, never mind. I think we won. 8 kills, Sedge. At the top. Now I have to multi-strike at least twice. Okay. If I heard correctly, it's basically consecutively after you finish reloading, if you aren't, breached or whatever. Within like 10 seconds of you finish being reloaded or whatever, you get another shot to kill. And the PT here would actually be pretty decent if I can. I actually don't know what I want to do. Like, there's several things I could do. If I could get my fat butt, I'm probably actually going to have to go all the way around up, over, and back here. Or I could decide to do the risky thing and go up top. I could get a lot of people from the back. But again, extremely risky. Hopefully I'm not the first one to die here and get popped like a bubble. I'll definitely say, even though this body is BMP-esque, it definitely is no BMP. I am very glad that was not the first one to die. It was the guy next to me that died. Worth. Oh, I want to get the funny kill. It was a Type 60 I killed, I guess. But this is approximately what I wanted to do. Oh well. Ugh. Oh well. I was trying to get back behind cover, didn't make it. Tis my own fault. Actually, I just want to see a surprise. As he gets tapped in the back of the head with a 130 mil cannon. There we go. Makes it all the funnier because of the fact that he was trying to turn around. I am so lucky I managed to kill that in one shot, otherwise I would have been obliterated. DF-105 has a 5-second reload with APDS and heat. I don't remember if it's auto-loaded, but I do know it's a 5-second reload. That's what the one thing I remember about the DF-105. I didn't play it very much, I'll admit that. Don't let the M22 get the kill, really? Mine. Lotion banana. I think you hear another engine. Yes, apparently, people are very helpful. The point, man. Of course, I don't even get the kill. Sorry. It's just very, very, very frustrating when, oh, hey, look, you put in all this effort to try to get a kill, and then it just, from right under your nose, is gone. See, I would have had 6 points or 6 kills, but no, they had to take it. In order for that to have killed me right there, would have had to have been up at least that high, which means everyone would have been able to machine gun him. I freaking hate dealing with some people sometimes. No, I'm not gonna be able to get out. All I can do is hope it's a light tank. Well, I am right. It is light. Of course, I shoot. How did he even know I was there? Makes no gosh. No, yeah, you are very helpful, sir. But that guy should not have known where I was. Like, maybe my general direction, but wouldn't have been able to tell the exact distance, and he knew exactly what I was behind. I do find that a little bit suspicious. What the? Why did it go so far back? The HE-219. What's its armaments? So it is literally just a basically a striker, or I should say more accurately, it's a cannon striker, whatever you want to call it. Hmm. Well, can't stop, won't stop. This is the version of the map I'm used to. Just basically go around here, over here. If I can get to this side, I will try, but I was going to try sticking this area with a PT. What is with that decal? Well, I'm definitely not going to be the best. I don't think I've ever won that once. I think I was second place, like once, maybe twice, but I don't think I've ever won it. And I somehow got first strike. Huh. Dude, you're gonna be shot from your right. Because you're a dummy. How has he not been shot from the right yet? Doesn't seem the brightest, I'll say that. Because if you push around the corner, you are exposing your side. That's one of the big things. That was close. Okay, I guess it's a visual glitch. Someone missed the tree right in front of me. This is about approximately the most I'm willing to spawn camp. I don't want to look directly into their spawn at all. Oh, there is a alouette. Break the building, not my back. Well, oh, I was killed by something else entirely. Not the guy I was shooting at. Although I did kill him, which I'm happy about. I got 6 kills with that, or 7, and that's not bad. But then again, facing against a martyr is like a death wish. Much faster rate of fire and can easily pen my thin skin. I know they added drowning mechanics, but I think it'd be kind of interesting if they added flooding mechanics to tanks if they have giant freaking holes in their side. Especially for floaters like the M163 or the BMD. Bro, you got the 279 lucky? Yes, absolutely lucky. You should have seen me playing the Pt.4 earlier. Got 6 kills with that sucker. No, but I'm gonna say this right now. You in the 279 in an up tier, if you're facing against the Leopard L44 or any of the other ones that have APFSDS rounds, you are butter. And since you have a slow it definitely does look good. I'm gonna say that I like the way the 279 looks. Especially when I have my own decals put on it. But for whatever reason, oftentimes when I'm playing in games with automatic skins, it just takes them all off, sadly. Mr. Russian Badger, Odd Buzz, Dollar Plays, and the dragon thing that's going on right now. But yeah, I've been Having fun with this. Yeah, I need to link the skin layouts. Oh, okay, yeah, I should probably do that then. Okay, so we're a partial down tier, but not full down tier. So I can face low tier APFSDS rounds like the XM803. That's real fun. I'll try to get up top. Customization, it gives you the option. Oh, I might have it disabled for some reason. I normally never disable anything unless it's going to affect gameplay. And yes, I'm going to have to add decals and stuff to this one too. Ah, he has the Flammenwaffe. Nah, it's not a setting. It's just an option to make life easier. Yeah, I'll definitely have to do that. Because I've never had that problem before for automatic skins taking off the decals, but if it happens, it happens. So I'll try to reset that next time. I'm not sure about you, but there are very few 1-point maps that I like, or war side, whatever you want to call it, 1 point each side. Battle. Personally, I find battle pretty mediocre. Not that it's bad, but it's just a lot of times they just don't have great spawns, and that is liable to get me killed. Nope, can't get an eye on it. That is the Oosh. Little sucker. We could kill each other from halfway across the universe. But I'd have a little easier time because I at least have laser rangefinder. Oh, the guy out here died. I'm gonna have to be careful of a flank. I will not go into the sniper's point. That's just asking me to get killed. Nope, and he died mighty quick. Scouted. Oh. Well, I mean, what? Okay. Where was that shot from? Was it behind? Oh, what? Okay, so the guy that was firing at him can't play. Got it. I will say though, the only thing that's ridiculous about this tank is the bombs it can take. That is the only thing that I feel. I mean, it may also be slightly under BR. I'd say 9.3 would probably be would be no higher. Yeah, it's designed to take the blast of a nuke, not necessarily the nuke itself. Oh, and did you know that there were actually designs for American nuclear tanks? You would never need to refuel it. And how is it that people can shoot through like 3 sets of trees and be able to see the other end of the universe? I swear the graphic settings are so potato, it doesn't render in trees and bushes for them. But that was exactly what I was talking about. That TAM, even though it doesn't have APFSDS rounds, the APDS rounds still can go through it. Off to the right. Where? Nope. Where? Oh. How? What? I'm dead. I hit it perfectly in the breach and turned it yellow. And that MiG-15 is sadly taken out by the Gepard. Can't see him. Well, I'm gonna be shot from the left, I bet. We have the XM803 is a good one that could take out the 279 fairly easily. See, when I'm talking about people shooting through like 12 things of bushes and trees. Like, I was looking right at him and I could not see him. I just feel like that's kind of ridiculous. Where? Yeah. Okay. Tis jet coming. I want to get up a little higher if possible, although I don't have very much horsepower. He's coming in to kill our spawners. Or the people on sea. Those work too. Oh, he crashed. Sad. He literally did nothing. Okay, maybe he damaged an ally, but he didn't actually kill anyone. I'm about to die, aren't I? Someone do something. Oh. Isn't that the $2,000 French thing? And that guy died. No, he didn't die. Now he's dead. There we go. That isn't what I was hoping for. That's actually much, much worse than the XM803. Both tracks are taken out at least. I don't think I can even kill this guy from behind. Oh, I managed to finally pierce his thing. But now I'm down to 500 rounds. Great. And of course, this thing is as slow as a turtle. Come on, just a little closer, my pretty. Never mind. He just keeping it seppuku on the ground. How do you tank a 105? It's called getting Gaijin, man. So literally the nickname. It feels bad that I'm doing better in this thing than I did in the 279 and the 7657. And this thing is stock, by the way, completely stock. Coolio. I have no idea how I managed to pierce him at all. Like, don't get me wrong, 23 mils can pierce the side of light tanks, but not that. Just had the best round RB game with the SU-25 you've had in a while. That's good. Real quickly, which SU-25? Because if I remember correctly, let's see, there is the 25K. I don't have the 25K. I have the M or BM. Although I will say, you do get a lot of ordnance on this thing. Playing 10-7? Yeah, I will say that this does pretty good for ground pounding. S25Os are nuts. Yee. Actually, where is the S25Os? Let's see, 25Os. Oh wait, are you talking about the rocket? That's R60. Big red rockets? KH29Ls. KH25MLs. S25Os. Yeah. Let's see. Explosive mass, 58 kilograms. Warhead type, high explosive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you top down anything with this sucker, it's going to explode. No doubt about it. In fact, let's see. Don't even need top down them over pressures. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you hit the side, front, back, underneath, next door neighbor, across the parking lot, and everywhere in between, you're pretty much bound to just explode them with a rocket. What does this guy have again? It does have the S25Os also. Okay, I just need to research them. Only 20 kilograms of explosive mass, though. Sag. Actually, how much explosive mass does the Sturmhorser have? It was like, what, 300 kilograms? Okay, so it's 345 kilograms. You have the O's on that too. The L's are just laser guided. Okay, it's 125 kilograms. So it's just a little over twice the explosive mass of the S25Os. Yeah, but this is hilarious to watch deformed tanks if you fire at them. Even like top tier tanks. Here, wrong one. Oh yeah, I also have to do the customization thing. 1 second. Customization. I'm at camouflage in battle. User skin disabled. But quick armor against Stuttermorser. It's always hilarious to use the storm. 5-7. Yes, I shoot its front. It literally deforms that much turret, and that's from the front. I liked how for half a second it just everything just splintered out. But yeah, I will definitely say grinding out to get the SU-25BM was not easy, especially when I was also going for the tank, or which I believe at that time it was the. Yeah, I think it was the CT CV-105. I think that was it. That was interesting to grind for. Let's hope we get a good game. Let's see. I've been grinding Russia. Absolutely. I know that having good air support is almost vital in top tier games. Well, actually, it kind of is vital in some cases if you want to win the game. But I tend to just do majority ground and then I add the air afterwards eventually. Full up tier 2. So, unless you're playing against Russia with their Pantsir. Yeah, the Pantsirs are kind of ridiculous. Because I was literally playing with a friend before I started streaming, and they had spawned in the what was it F-16, and they were killed within 3 seconds. And I mean that literally, as in he was showing me his thing on Discord, and he had spawned in his F-16. And within 3 seconds, he was killed by a Pantsir that had apparently decided to pre-shoot. Spawn cam with a Pantsir. The thing, though, is that I actually dislike spawn camping. Or at least directly spawn camping, unless it's literally the very end of the game and there's no way they can make a comeback. But otherwise, it feels like bullying, you know? Like, oh, hey, look, these people came here for fun. And you came here for fun, so why take away others' fun? If they can't even, leave their spawn. I'll tell you this, I've been spawn camped too many times to care about that. He probably didn't appreciate, he's probably engaged in something else and deemed the F-16 bigger threat. And that's entirely a possibility, but there, as far as I know, was only one other jet in the air, and he wasn't even anywhere in the same sector. Get over here. Let's see. Unless he died. Nah, but recon drones don't show up. I guess if the Pantsir was annoyed enough. Type 16 930. Use tungsten rod. Oh. Okay, so I have the 279. This guy outright has the black camo for it, which is like $70. I'm gonna say this: if you have that much pocket change, get it. But if half a mortgage payment or like 2/3 of your rent for an apartment or whatever, I wouldn't go for it unless you absolutely have like the spare change for it. So you cannot afford a 279. Bro, object 279, shoot him. That's AA. Well, we can't see him. Trying to be careful. Make sure there's the other 279. Oh, he's over there. And honestly, if I ever spent that much on a tank, I'd be shot. Trust me, I feel that it shot my wallet. But the thing is that I bought it for basically content creation. So if I can start earning money on Twitch, I can technically use it as a tax write-off if possible. Which would be kind of funny to just tell the tax people, hey, I bought a virtual tank that is worth like $600 or 600 gaijin, sorry. Yeah, can you take that off of my thing because I'm producing it for content? It's just kind of wild that that is an applicable way to do it. This 279 was shot, but from where? Oh, probably right. Nope, left. And right. Huh. What? Oh. He's behind the tree that I could not see. But yeah, that 279 did a dumb. You do not go out into the broad open if possible. Okay, he is repairing though. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I was gonna be like, fine, I'll finally help him out a little. What? Oh, I hit the very edge of the thing and not him. Great. Ugh. Embed. Oh, what's the guy over there? Oh, he's in the ditch. The one thing I dislike about that many shots and stuff is the fact that you cannot, for the life of you, see through the smoke. And then 1A5 got me. Great. Oh man, he even hit me in the protection skirt. Oh, I just got my ammo. Okay. Ugh, Sag. I'm gonna have to probably go. You know, I'll do BMD4. Let's see. Not sure that's possible since it would show up as you bought 600 gaijin, not the tank. Yeah. So the thing is that you have to buy the gaijin before you can buy the tank. Or if you have things that you could sell, if you can earn the gaijin, you can just do that to buy a tank. So the thing is that since you do not buy the tank through gaijin itself, it does not show up as that. But I can say that I had paid money to be able to purchase something. So as far as I know, I can still use it as a write-off because I did it for a specific purpose and not, oh, hey, look, I've just, hey, look, not a BMD4. And not necessarily, yeah. Although I will have to look up exact tax rules because I'm not absolutely familiar, because this will be the first time I would ever do something like this. If hey, thank you. That guy's dead. Good. Thank you for following. No worries, chill here. Hey, I prefer to try to be chill because it's like I can still get upset, but I don't usually get angry at the game, if you know what I mean. Well, Mr. BMD, well, we're both here. I also usually don't tend to go for the points for the fact that you don't tend to earn as much. Let's see. Honestly, that's impressive. I get pissed off at War Thunder. Oh, don't get me wrong. I absolutely can get pissed off at War Thunder. But it's usually I have to have like 10 to 20 bad games in a row. And then it's like, I should probably just log off at this point. Okay, that's a little micro. But that, on the other hand, is not micro. That is indeed very large. Okay. Crit! Oh, I think I shot one of his bombs out of the air, but didn't kill him. Well, that's not gonna take him. Now, if he was flying straight, come on. But yeah, so the thing is that I realized that that this is a game at the end of the day. And it's meant to have fun. No, don't get me wrong. There are people out there that play this game to just make other people not have fun. But it's like, eh. Tis a game. Although I do know that sometimes that this is people's livelihood, so I don't always take it lightly. It's just at the end of the day, it's a game for me. Thank you for missing with your heat. 279. Oh, 775. Why did I say 279? The pancake. I'm really looking forward to getting the pancake. I'm gonna say that. By the way, I do tend to do the APHE over the APFSDS rounds because they're very mediocre. They don't have enough pen to get through some of the frontal armor stuff of tanks a lot of the time. Not to mention, for whatever reason, TAMs and TAM 2Cs, I've shot them in the face, and it doesn't go through them sometimes. But this, on the other hand, APHE, if I know where to aim for a weak point, just laser range fine and shoot. Or if I'm really lacking on aiming skill, all I have to do is this guy. Very good against taking out helicopters that are just slightly moving. It's a big light. Actually, this is perfect for a big light because let's see, it has 19 millimeters fuse sensitivity. That I think that should set it off. But yeah, so. And by the way, I am gonna say this right now. I'm open to playing War Thunder with any viewer too, so they could be a participant. Just be aware that if you do wish to join, that you will probably be streamed with, unless you can catch me when I'm not streaming. The A10 is on its way. Well, that's TAM 2. I'm glad about that. The big light's easier, in my opinion, to deal with. Just chilling in custom at the moment. Worn out by grinding all day. Absolutely. Take all the time. Have all the space. Just enjoy. This guy probably hears me. No life grinded the T90M recently. Ah. Apparently this guy is deaf. And this guy is blind. Now you know why I like the APHE more. Literally 2 shots, 2 kills. At this point, it probably is worth taking the point. Oh, that guy was absolutely obliterated right there. I'll definitely say, are you, by the way, are you trying to go for the Russian tank, the Object 292, I believe it's called? It'll be the highest pending APFSDS round in the game. Shot from a tank, I should say. What happened? And I got the task done so far. I do too. Let me just tell you, not easy. Mr. Weasel. Come on. Oop, and I took out his engine. Well, I think I'm giving him a good run for the money at least. Only 4 kills. I'm actually surprised. I thought I had like 5 or 6. Oh well. Let me ask you this. Are you going to see if you can get the upgrade so you can sell your 292, or are you going to keep it and use it? Going to keep it? I was actually told by a friend that if you try to go for the upgrade, and if you do get it, you are going to be able to sell it for a good amount of gaijin. I think he said the lowest amount it'll go for would probably be about 100 to 120. Because of how much extra grinding you have to do in order to sell it. Now, I'm not saying that you want to, because, don't get me wrong, it is very good pen. But it has lesser armor, and if I remember correctly, he said it actually had slightly worse handling than others. Yeah, but I find it cool, so I want to add it to my life. I do too, honestly. And honestly, another thing that I want to do is what I'm going to call the pay-to-win files. Oh, and that. Where I basically do premiums or other vehicles in the tech tree that you can't get, or that you can't get from the tech tree, but you can basically either buy with gaijin, golden eagles, or buy packs. I think that would be a very interesting thing to tell people. Hey, is it worth the money? How good is the tank for it? Everything. I think the 79 or IS-7 should have made it. Well, you're asking a lot for... Oh, that guy's wing ripped. Let's see. Having the 2 130mm guns as an event tank is painful. Well, I'm definitely going to say that it's one of those things that are to each their own. People might want it because, oh, hey, look, it's a good tank. People might want it because there's very few of them or it's unique. The 279 is very popular because of, one, how rare it is, which means that people don't know how to kill it very well. Unless they're just going for pure... Unless people are going for pure piercing damage, in which case all they have to do is aim for ammo. Great. And then, honestly, that's how a lot of people deal with Object 279. They just use pure piercing damage. Yeah, the IS-7 would have been, in my opinion, it's been good end to the IS line, though considering the 6 was premium. Yeah, I actually do have the 6. But supposedly, based on what I've heard, the IS-7 actually turned into the T10 heavy tank. So it still, in technicality, exists in 2 versions in War Thunder. It's just the IS-7, the original mock-up variation of the T series tanks, was basically kind of this. They basically changed the tank up enough where uh, it. Well, they call it a different tank, I guess. But in technicality, the IS-7 and the T10 was developed from the IS. I thought that. I've always heard it as the T10 was made from the IS-7. No, I might not be right, but that's what I've heard. Let's see. It shows similarities are very massive. I'll definitely have to look at that. And again, showing you why I really hate spawn campers. They just don't know how to. They only spawn campers have 2 modes: rush towards the enemy spawn and shoot. So developed of this was the development of the 6, same hull, different turret. Okay. Didn't they also use a different gun from the IS-6? Oh, I'm probably gonna die. Yep. Oh, I'm out of this match. And they're taking our spot. Got it. Okay, let's see. So, IS-7. I got T10, IS-3. Okay, let's see. I'm brain from where the T10 is. IS-4, T10. Okay. So, slightly ovular turret. Yep, it kind of has that arrowhead shaped front, although they have that little extra bit of metal sticking out for whatever reason. But yep. Okay, now IS-3. Yep, fairly similar turret designs. Not exact, of course. Same wedge. I think the T10 actually has longer tracks because let's see, legit just slightly longer IS-3, and then 10 does have track extensions. Yes, but the IS-7 kind of has that same hull design, although I will say the tracks look lower. So they kind of beefed up the frontal armor just above the tracks. And instead of a slightly ovular design, they decided to go with almost like a rocket shaped kind of, if you know what I mean, or like a really bad pentagram. Yeah, it really looks more like the IS-6 redesign. Yep. And then let me see my IS-6. Yeah, the IS-7 is just like a super beefed up IS-6 turret, and I think it has more frontal armor if I remember correctly. Although you can't find this guy in the marketplace, and if you did, it'd be worth like what, $2,000. Yep, none are being sold, and the highest offer is 1,600 gaijin. But yeah, it's the fact that this thing can face a decently high pending heat. Kind of just. Granted, but crafting events suck. Yeah, absolutely. I hated doing the crafting event. It took me stupidly. It was stupidly hard for me to get the low sat. And I know that people dislike the low sat, but the thing is that I just think it's hilarious that it has the highest pending APFS DS round in the game, or should I say APFS M round, because if you think, or technically it is ATGM, but it's core. I just hated grinding for that. Ugh. And I also understand that people don't like the low sat, but at the same time, it's like it's the perfect. Well, no, I'm not gonna say perfect sniper, but it's perfect for long range engagements because you basically just have to look at where your enemy is and you got him. Let's see. That the Moderna, which became stupidly expensive too. The Moderna. Where's the Moderna? That's Merkava. It might be dumb. Which country is Merkava? Let's see. Got it. Okay. The Flanders battle. Moderna. But yeah, so 'tis a uphill battle, but it is one that I am getting through steadily. I will also say that the BMD is also pretty interesting. It should be rank 6 or 7. Moderna might be. Oh, the Moderna. This guy. Preview. Yeah, talk about protection from. Oh. Actually, oh, and also that MG right there. Yep, just a straight up BMP cannon on top of T-72. Not to mention, it looks like the actor or the reactive armor is like super beefed up. Yep, the ERA. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying reactive. Let's see. The ERA itself is 300 mils, along with an extra 300 mils of the Casterange's armor. Ugh. The only way you can one-shot this from the front is if you can hit the driver's part. Or if someone can get around through your lower glacis. How expensive is this guy? I bet you it's $200. I was lowballing it. It was $300 for the cheapest one. Man, there's gonna be so many tanks I'm gonna have to freaking buy eventually. I mean, but I will say though that my job does pay decently well. Although it'll still take a little bit of time for me to get that. I remember when it was costed 200. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Or 250. Actually, one was something funny. The PT-7657. When I bought this, I was looking. I looked at it the previous day. It was like 240 or 250, and I was like, "Oh man, oh just 25 gaijin. Oh geez, Louise, man, I should have bought like 3 of them." But people must be rolling in their graves. Well, I'm gonna say this though, is that there has to be a lot fewer on the market for people to be willing to buy them for more money. So basically, they got what they wanted from them. Let's see. At the time, like they might be looking back like, yeah, probably should have kept it. But then you could say the same with just about literally anything that costs gaijin. Like the T80UM, when that was probably like, I bet like 40 gaijin at some point. Let's see how much it costs now. I bet it's like 120. Oh, 75. But I bet when this first started coming out, it was like, oh, hey, look, this was like 30, 35. And now it's like 75. You could buy an entire pack of the highest tier premium and with that currently. But just think about what it'll be like in a year from now when there's maybe 100 left being sold. Those prices are going to go up and up. Basically, it's like you get what you want from it at the end of the day. Although, like, what was it? Uh, Demand and price. Demand will go higher if the price is lower, but if you put up the price, fewer people are going to be willing to buy it. So it's kind of, if you have the spare money for it, But yeah, so far there's only 2 vehicles that I know for sure you cannot buy unless someone that is like really, really holding tight to a coupon. Is the IS7 and the E100. Those are the only 2 that I know for sure that you cannot buy right now. But yeah, so I got the Pt.76 57. Like literally, this was like, I want to say Friday. I looked at it for 240, 250. I checked it the next day. It was 210. Was the lowest one, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy that. If it's 30 gaijin cheaper, why not? I will say though, let's see. Remember when the event first finished and there was an E100 every game? Now lucky to see it once a year. Actually, yes. Uh, and that's one of the things I am actually slightly sad about. Is that an event happened once, and that is never, they never reintroduced the vehicle again. But I can kind of also understand that because that means that the people that had grinded the event and sold their vehicle and the price is going up, they really had to go for that. Oh, if they actually do redo some events, they're probably going to start with the really old events, by the way. Oh, I really want to get my hand on some of this crap. I'm going to try to get my hands on as many of the ground vehicles as possible, and flying vehicles are secondary. For me, I'm probably not going to go for naval vehicles for quite a while. There's too many air and ground for me to go for naval. I see someone's not happy. Will boy. This event is supposedly F-20 Tiger Shark. Huh. I will try to do that, but I'm going to do that on my personal time and not my streaming time. I'll go for ground vehicles streaming. Let's see, F5 on steroids. On steroids. Okay, so it's double steroided. It's on steroids. You can even see where the guy shot me. You have to be careful about not going all the way out because that's just asking me to be out in the open like a sitting duck. Let's see, I think the dev blogs should start fairly soon since an update usually appears in March. Yeah. And I also like how they're cycling the way that they're, or change the way that they're doing event vehicles now. Instead of, oh, hey, look, crafting event, and then 4 vehicles in this single event. But so you have to grind a stupid amount if you want to get like ground and air vehicles or whatever. Like, I'm glad that they changed it, but I dislike what they did with getting the selling ticket. It's gonna be a sad day for top tier air, honestly. I will definitely have to take a look at that. Although I do know that it currently the best contender against anything like that would be the Gripen. AMRAAMs are coming. That'll be interesting. Here, guy to my left. Oop, I have to back up just a smidgen. Don't want to stick my barrel out. Ah, two more 279s. The 279 squad, where are you at? There is four, if we include me, in one game. That is, I've never seen more than three in a single game. Mad though, in 2 days we'll start seeing hordes of Object 292s. Absolutely. And then you're gonna see almost none of them. Well, maybe not almost none of them, but you'll probably see far fewer. After, I'm gonna guess, like 3 weeks, when people figure out the pros and cons of it, and then people figure out ways to fight it. Oh, trust me, this event is like sucks butt. Let's see, unless you want to sell it. I personally would rather keep it, but if I somehow do earn enough, I'm gonna to upgrade the ticket to sell it. I might hold on to it, because if it ends up worth like a lot, then I might be willing to sell it. But that might be a hot second. But honestly, I'm after I finish getting the vehicle, I'm probably not going to really bother with too hard trying to grind for that ticket. Because if you think about how many hours I put into grinding for it, how is it worth selling it for anything less than like $1,000? If you think about it. Because if on average you can get a like 5,000 score every 2 games, and each game on average lasts 15 to 20 minutes, that means every half an hour you get 5,000 score. And you have to multiply that by 9. Ooh, crap! Idiot. Apparently that wasn't enough to take him out. That's not great. And I'm about to die. Oh. He's an autocannon. I should have loaded high explosive, but it's not like I knew I'd be facing against light vehicles. Vehicle's so light, it doesn't even set off the round. But yeah, but if you think about it, if it takes 9.5 hours, or I should just say about, let's just round it up to 5 hours. 5 hours every 2 days. And then you have to do that 9 times. So let's see, that's 9 times 5 is 45. So you have to grind a minimum of 45 hours. And if we're talking about like a near minimum wage job at like 7 or let's say $10 an hour, the minimum you should be willing to sell a vehicle like that for would be $450 minimum. And let me just tell you this, it's going to take years for it to get that high. I'm going to say it would take 2 to 3 years to get that high. So personally, it just almost isn't worth selling. Unless it gets into the thousands of dollars. Because let me just tell you, let's see, at this point, you're very limited on who would buy it. Absolutely. Micro, got it. Yep. You'd have to get crazy people, like people who want to buy the IS-6 or the IS-7, sorry, or the E100. I think the highest amount I saw for the E100 was 2,200 gaijin at one point. I don't know if it's still at that. Just a humble British mean. I ain't spending more than 100 euros. Absolutely. That's one of the things about this game is that you don't have to spend a cent on it. That's one of the things I do like about this game. You don't have to. You do it because you like the game, or because you find a vehicle interesting or unique and that you want it, or you're just a collector. There is no reason why you have to spend a penny, but at the same time, doing it because you like it or because you want to, that is completely on your own. And I'm definitely going to say this. I do not advocate for people buying stupidly expensive vehicles like that unless they have so much pocket change that they literally don't know what to do with literal money. I'd say, if a vehicle is worth less than $100, euros, gaijin, whatever, and you have plenty of pocket change, go for it. Absolutely. But you have to want it. You can't just, oh, hey, look, I'm just going to do it because then you might regret it later on. Honestly, if I sold my account, which I wouldn't, I'd probably sell it for no less than like $4,000 if we're talking about all the time, effort, and money I've dumped into this. So this is a never going up for sale account. Other people can die by Artie. I plan on, I just wanted a decap. By the way, the one exception to spawn camping is anti-air because they literally never leave. Oop, crap, I just gave myself away. Unless he's dumb. Maybe I shouldn't exactly be able to see that, but this stuff. But yeah, so let's see what it looks like over here again. That Object 279 has just been spawn camping all game. I really don't enjoy that. There we go. How did that not take out his engine? Well, I thought I would try for a couple shots. That guy has way more bombs strapped on. But yeah, there's no way they're winning this. There's only like 2 guys left, including that guy in the air. And that guy is probably down to his anti-air. So there's a jet and an anti-air left. That's not going to go well for him. It's sad that a Panzer IV can pen Britain's MBTs from the front. I think it's pretty sad that an M22 can pen the Abrams from the front. Abrams have better armor though? Yeah, but the thing is that The neck is so weak. Oh my god. Let's see. I have literally been killed by a, what was it called? I'm brain friend on its name so hard. I feel so bad about that. Was it Italy? Yeah, it was basically an M4 of some sort. I was killed by an M4 from the front in the IPM, I believe. Armor protection. Although there's a high chance that it was just a glitch. Let's see, rank 4, rank 2. If I remember correctly, it was a 75. No. There we go. Yeah, basically, that was what killed me. Somehow, an M4 had the perfect shot with a 75 mil, and this is exactly what had killed me. It had killed me from the front because I had shot at another vehicle and I turned to face it to shoot it, and then it shot me right perfectly in the neck. Oh my god, I was just livid at when that happened. It wasn't the IPM, but either way, uh, it was. If you can be killed by a reserve tier tank that doesn't have the explosive mass of basically like half of your family's weight, let's see, everyone can pen the Charlie front too. I'm not surprised. It's kind of funny how a lot of top tier MBTs can actually be penned from the front. Oh, but I will say this: I was absolutely always livid whenever I was in the M1 KVT, and I'm playing at 10-3, full down tier, against a DM33. Let's see. Let's see. Was it this one? That's 23. And it could just pierce your cheeks. Ruikat has DM23s. Like, yes, just going to shoot your face because I can pen it and I don't care. Well, don't get me wrong, it's not the strongest of Abrams, but I would still think that the M1 KVT or the M1 Abrams would probably be able to stop DM23s and stuff fairly often. And the thing, though, is that for whatever reason, here, let me show you something. Back. So, X-ray. 360. So these literally show the exact same amount of armor. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that there's technically slightly less armor on the right cheek, but it is calling it as if it has the same amount of armor on both cheeks. And it's just, oh hey, look, you're pierced. Heck, I've been pierced by DM23s in the cheek. And don't ask me how people have done that. It's happened. See, there you go. It's like, oh, hey, look, I don't have to care about your armor at all. I shoot you from the front and you're dead. With maybe a couple of funny points, but you know. Ugh. Also, I realized I should probably research the TAM2C. And I don't have that, I guess, but finally researched a rad conflog, and I'm really glad about that. But like, yes, the TAM2C at 10.0 gets DM63, 430 mils of pen. Yeah, that would be able to pen almost any tank from the front at this BR, with maybe the exception of the T70 series at 10 or T80 series. By the way, for something that only has like, what was it? So this has like 400 mils of composite armor, and it can be, but for whatever reason, the Abrams has less armor than this guy. Where the heck did my thing go? Okay, so let's see. That's heat, high explosive, AP fast, yes. Beam 42. Okay. Try to shoot this guy's cheek with his own round, and it can't pen half the time. Half the time. Like, you have to get in your cheek. Otherwise, if you shoot outer cheek, you just do nothing. But that exact same round would be able to go through the Abrams, the M1 Abrams and the KVT's cheeks, no problem, even though they are like literally half the size. As you can tell, I'm a German American main, but now I'm also maining Russia. And I do plan on doing every country too. Actually, one second. Before I do that, I should probably spend some crew points. I'm pretty sure you should have more than 91 crew points, sir. See, 20, 15, 20. There we go. $95, 90. Coolio. But yeah, so it's just, there are some things where it's like, you would think that for a 10-3 tank, its cheeks being the most heavily protected part of the tank would be able to resist rounds, but just not for the Abrams. The only thing it can resist is heat. You basically have to play the Abrams like it's a light tank. Now, in technicality, you should always play pretty much every vehicle like a light tank in some capacity. But it's just like, oh, you have to basically, your armor is paper. And it's just like, ugh. Again, I'm not trying to put down other countries and stuff. It's just, yeah. Too, so it's not surprising. Well, the thing is that if I remember correctly, Gaijin was originally based in, guess what? Russia, or a pro-Russia country. Although they have moved their headquarters, a lot of their people are still from, said areas. So, yeah, pretty much half the countries are shafted half the time when they shouldn't be. Something I would like to see in this game, though, would be the American nuclear tank. I think that would be a really fun... where the heck was that guy shot from? Probably over there. That's not great. Doing a quick range find. I'm gonna guess 320. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay, good thing. I think that guy died. Ooh. I will also say that in this game, I have been killed from the back way too often. Like, yes, I have 3 allies to my left and at least 1 behind me, and I am killed from some other guy that's behind me. Ugh. Also, half the time, my teammates are blind. They wouldn't be able to see. Come on. Get rid of. Get rid of that bush. Why does it fall now? No, it's not falling. It's just super windy. There we go. Break. Please tell me you're gonna go away. This would always be a very decent sniping spot and prevent people from, trying to come to spawn camp city. Nope, it's not going away. Great. Mr. Wiesel, wherefore art thou? Being in the middle of the canal. Russian cast is so much easier to spawn into than Britain's. Also American, and pretty sure France too. I hear a guy to my left. I think he's just around the corner. I can see his engine smoke. Good, he did it before I had to jump down into the river myself. Have to be careful of the front. I'm gonna guess that's like 400, 450 maybe. Oh, 500. I wonder why they brought back the super exaggerated wind physics. I thought the normal physics was fine. Cost me 900 SP for a jet with 3 bombs? Absolutely. I think the reason why the Germans aren't affected is because for a period of time they got a lot of MiGs. And honestly, 2 of my favorite mid-tier, lower end mid-tier, I should say, German tanks I like are honestly not even German tanks. A captured Churchill and a captured KV-2. They're actually some of my favorite tanks to just play for fun. I just like it when trees decide to not go down without main cannons. Yeah, I was gonna say, Mr. Type 87, I'm surprised you haven't died yet. Like, I'm not gonna get up any closer. This is, like, still pretty close, like, really close for me. Oh! The PTZ. Sorry, my good sir, but I don't think you're coming back from this game. I'm Mr. Halamachapa. That's an older jet. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know that we're like at 9.3, but oh, come on. Oh, APFSDS, no wonder. Yep. Oh, well. I will say, though, it's hilarious that the BMD gets tandem charge missiles. So that means that against some types of older ERA, which this faces, by the way, are almost useless against it. And I say almost. They can still mess up sometimes. But they limited it by giving only 4 missile shots. Oh, I split that guy in half. Holy crap. I'm gonna come in half and put him back together with a flex tape. I really didn't do much that match. And I don't know why, but I've just been getting tons of special offers recently. I probably have gotten 4 in the last month. I did buy one of them, but I probably shouldn't have because it costed about, I want to say 8 or 9,000 GE. But I guess it was technically still a little bit of a deal. But it's not like I fully regret it, but I just haven't played it yet, you know? Oop. 23, I think. But I also think how it's funny how this is basically the big light Panzer, but just without a missile. It's almost the same in every other way, besides maybe the fact that this floats. And I also know that this doesn't get the proxy fused Rochelles, but like if you don't think about that, this is basically big light at an entire BR below it. My goal is to not touch B if I don't need to. My goal is to basically be around B, be a gremlin, or like the Reaper of the Forest or something. Oh, come on. That should have been almost exactly where that guy was. I can't tell what that vehicle is. Weasel. And that guy is just already going for... C point. I out-weaseled the weasel. Sorry about your paddle wheel, but I just didn't care that much. I'm gonna try to use this bridge. Will it hold the weight? So far, no. It seems like it's just breaking. Those guys can do that. I'm just gonna try to hang out between B and C and be a gremlin. Well, I might have to help this guy over here. No, I think he just took him out finally. Took him a bit though. Come on. No, it's okay. Finally got killed. As a leopard 1. Great. I will say this is actually kind of clever because that means any splash up, or if you're actually in the water, you're still likely to be able to see above whatever water level. And I see all the guys that push forward are now dead. I'm not care if they take C. I just want to be the gremlin of the sea. They could probably hear me, so I'm gonna try to be quiet. Six kills in Charlie 2. God bless commander sites. Absolutely. Well, Charlie ho. Get to it. It seems like B was taken. Got a kill with my PGM2. Nice. Okay, so one guy went way up there and the other guy died. Where's the helmet chopper? This is very risky. Okay, he was shot. Not killed though. Don't you love it when you hit a barrel and it does nothing? Absolutely, sir. I know exactly what that's like. Oh, it's a CVV. Feels like I'm chin when using camera sights and they can't see me, but you see them. I can feel that. Okay, that guy's dead. Want the German tanks just to see what. Yep. Well, he has me scouted. That guy is a dummy. He has the object permanence of a baby. He literally knew I was here. Literally. I'm gonna see if I can get behind this guy and just confuse the crap out of him. Thank you, my good sir. Well, 3 kills and point taken is good by me. Whew. Let's see, the lower BR 2S38. Yes, absolutely. That I like to call it the 2S38's older brother. Or the Big Light's cousin was as another accurate thing. It's like if you cross a Big Light and a BMP. That's what this thing is. Because the Big Light also has a 57 cannon. Where is it? Okay, so let's see. The Big Light has a 57 millimeter Bofors L70 cannon. Let's see. It has an ATGM launcher, and it has a 7.62 machine gun. And comparing that to the PT-76, it has a 57 millimeter cannon. It has 7.62 machine gun, and it has a smoke launcher. So honestly, you could say that the PT-76 is a crossbreed between the 2S38 and the Big Light. But yeah, the Big Light is pretty fun, but I'm going to have to do one last game and then call it a night. Whew. 'Tis been about 3 hours. So, and I have to work at 6 a.m. in the morning, which is, it is currently almost 9 p.m. for me, and I usually try to go to bed by 10. So I usually give myself like an hour and a half to wind down. It's been a while since I got Campania. This is actually like the perfect map for the 7657. As long as I don't get a full up tier. And I didn't. Nice. The thing is that with there being curved corners everywhere, all you have to do is like hide your butt somewhere, have your cannon facing forward, and you're just gold, and then you could just peek out and like take out half their team. Although again, you can't shoot from the front. And someone immediately noticed what vehicle I was in. Hey, you shoved me first, bro. A little too far out still. Man, I'm definitely going to say, of the few times I played the 7667 on this map, I just straight up owned people. I think I got 8 kills in this thing alone. In a single life, I should say. I will definitely say autocannons are probably one of the most overpowered for side shots, but one of the least powered ones when it comes to frontal shots. Dude, are you having a hard time killing whatever it is you're trying to shoot? Oh, you finally did. It was a Type 16. Thank you. Yes, I'll take A. I'll have to be really, really careful of Artie. Mr. Gepard is not very bright. Well, I got the Gepard at least. 279. Let's see if you'll be fine. That was just about right. Come on, you can track me, I don't care. Oh, it's dead. Okay, that's good. No, it's not dead. Just pulled back. Yep. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that thing's dead. Well, all I have to do is get rid of the TAM, and I should be good, unless that guy already got rid of the TAM on A point. Oh, and that didn't work out. Oh, come on. That crossed his nose. Well, guess I'm just gonna hop on over to A. Nothing's more fearsome than 279 in a down tier. Scare the bejesus out of a lot of things. Well, he took out his cannon, so I shouldn't have a problem killing him. What? Oh, there's two guys here. I heard one engine, and there was 3 guys on A. Makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? I really like the fact that they just broke the sound of engines on this game. Huh. A missile for missile. You can play at that game. That is one rolly tree. You really thought I was gonna let ya? I have another thing coming for ya. It is the afterlife. Gonna need a reload on 2 missiles too. Oh, come on. Well, time to get out my anti-air because that's what you really wanted. Where the heck is that Alouette? Someone couldn't have killed it. I was too far up. Okay, I am literally going to do this just because I'm pissed at the Alouette. Holy crap, that jet bounced. I sure as heck looked like it bounced like 3 kilometers in the air. Time for me to get this fat chunker onto the A point again. Man. If that thing didn't kill me in the BMD3, I probably would have been able to get a nuke this game, but no, an Alouette had to kill me twice. Avil. I'll definitely say the ZSU 23-4 has one of the most ugly looking strapped together guns I've ever seen. And of course being spawn camped. Great. Come on. Last shot should kill. Come on, let's take A back, boys. After I saved your butt. I was gonna say the only thing that makes this hilarious is if it's a mouse, but it literally is a mouse. Well, he just J'd out. Getting shouted at since all three of my GPUs switched targets and shot down helicopters. Ah, yes. Don't you just love it when your automatic missiles just switch targets because someone probably switched them off onto those targets? Yep, they're flying over the ground targets that aimed at them. Ah. Did you, that's technically on them then. You have done nothing, well, yeah, you haven't done anything wrong. Once launched, you can't adjust them? Absolutely. Man, if I had only died like 1.5 less times, I could have gotten a nuke this match. Sedge. I'm gonna have to call that a night. Hey, I will still say a 10 kill game isn't bad. Holy crap, how many research points did I get? What? No, I have. No, you are lying. Unless, if I. Hmm. I had gotten something like 20,000 research points from that game, and I'm like, what? Oh well. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to call this a night now because I'm eating into my wind down time. Oh well. Well, hey, uh, thank you very much for coming to visit. Honestly, now if I mispronounced the name, I'm sorry. Rohan. Wait. Okay. Ron. Go. Mine. Mine. Yeah. Okay. I have no idea how to say your name. Sorry. It's Welsh. So. Okay. Well, again, I'm sorry that I messed up your name, but I guess it's understandable. Uh, so I guess Roan would Roan be okay? Okay. Well, hey, thank you very much for stopping by, Roan. If you ever actually want to play War Thunder with me, I usually stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, but I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week. So if you either want to hop by or if you want to like join me, if you want, I'm totally down for playing with people. But hey, uh, I hope you had a good time listening in the convo. So again, thank you very much for watching. I had fun, and I hope you did too. This is that one generic guy, and I shall bid you adieu. Good night.